Protecting the world's oceans and rivers, keeping them clean, is one of our biggest environmental challenges. And one of the biggest offenders is phosphorus, which is discharged from wastewater treatment plants. The result: algae blooms in our lakes and rivers, threatening delicate ecosystems. Phosphorus accumulation in wastewater treatment plants also causes a mineral buildup called struvite in pipes and valves, and that means reduced capacity and costly maintenance requirements.
It's the main cause for eutrophication, which is these huge algae blooms that we see now in waterways all across North America. But it's a big problem to remove it.
But now, Ostara Nutrient Recovery Technologies has a solution. Invented at the University of British Columbia, this innovative technology removes phosphorus and other nutrients from wastewater and recycles them into the only renewable, slow-release commercial fertilizer on the market today.
About 10 years ago, we embarked on a research program looking at the possibility of removing the excess nutrients from the liquid waste stream. And that started about 1999. We developed a proprietary technology that is very, very effective at producing these crystals, we call them struvite. The technology, it removes 80 to 85% or even higher of the dissolved phosphorus from the liquid waste stream, but it also produces a granular form of a fertilizer that is comparable to what is used or sold by the industry.
It's called Crystal Green, a slow-release phosphorus fertilizer that's helping recover a non-renewable resource.
The issue with phosphorus is there is no substitute. It's like water, you cannot substitute. You have to have it as part of our molecular structure, and so there is nothing that grows that does not need phosphorus.
The biggest challenge we had was that the technology that was invented at the University of British Columbia was a pilot technology, and we had to scale it up by a factor of 100. So we went from 5,000 liters a day throughput to 500,000 liters a day.
In May 2007, this first commercial reactor began operating at the City of Edmonton's Gold Bar wastewater treatment plant.
What we liked about the Ostara process was, besides maximizing the recovery of the nutrient value for the environment, we also found that their process produced a product that is of value to the fertilizer industry.
The City of Edmonton plans to build a facility to house 5 more Ostara reactors to treat the remainder. This is the Clean Water Services Advanced Wastewater Treatment Plant in Durham, a suburb of Portland. It's one of the most advanced facilities in the United States, and in June 2009, it too began using Ostara's technology. Ostara's 3 Pearl reactors will produce 500 tons of revenue-generating crystal green fertilizer every year.
Well, I think this has really been a marriage made in heaven in that both of our organizations are very innovative. Both of them have a shared vision of the future in terms of implementing this technology for the benefit of ratepayers and the environment. It's been a very, very productive process, and it's gone remarkably well given its first-of-kind nature and the scope of the improvements. We couldn't be more pleased.
Clean Water Services and Ostara will share revenue from the commercial sale of Crystal Green, which is especially well suited for the turf, nursery, and specialty agriculture industries. What's more, Clean Water Services expects to make back its initial investment in just 5 years.
We're moving phosphorus out of a stream that went back into the treatment plant, had to be retreated. The benefit we're getting is we don't have to treat it again. We're taking it out, and we're actually getting a revenue for it. So working with Ostara, we're able to get money for that fertilizer product, as well as we avoid the cost of treating it again in the treatment system.
So just how does this process work? Ostara's technology recovers phosphate and ammonia from wastewater in a fluidized bed reactor, and crystalline struvite prills are formed. They grow over several days until they reach the desired size, and then they're harvested, dried, and bagged, ready for commercial sale.
The amazing thing about this technology is that we're not only able to recover a large fraction of the nutrients from these waste streams, we actually convert it into a valuable fertilizer product.
It's a revenue-generating technology that's catching the attention of wastewater treatment plants around the world. In addition to Edmonton and Portland, Ostara has been working with several other potential customers throughout North America and, most recently, Europe and Asia. Municipalities and cities that have been struggling with shrinking budgets and strict environmental regulations now have an exciting new option.
I can now go to these towns that desperately want to do the right thing, comply with the law, protect their beloved local rivers and streams, and say, here, we've got a solution. The solution is not just cost effective, but you actually are going to end up making money. That kind of win-win situation is the kind of thing that I think advocates in every field look for, but it's very rare that something like this comes along.
Clean Water Services believes the partnership with Ostara is the way of the future.
Covering nutrients will be the future of wastewater. Nutrients that are coming into the plant, we don't want to waste them anymore. We want to recover them and use them for the highest beneficial reuse.
Ostara's technology helping wastewater treatment plants deal with their nutrient challenges and recover a dwindling resource, phosphorus. And through that process, creating crystal green, an energy-efficient, renewable, and environmentally friendly fertilizer. All in all, great news for municipalities all over the world, and even better news for the people they serve.